This is the pig feet Ian special. Coming to a restaurant near you. Now, me personally, I've never looked at a pig and been like, you know, I'd really like to eat its feet. But I asked my girlfriend the same question and she said, yeah, I've looked at a pig and I said, I want to eat his feet. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a common thing or not, but I'm really excited to try it. People say it's like a real soft, tender meat, almost like a steak, like a super rare sirloin that falls off the bone. So we're going to have to go ahead and give it a shot. All right, I'm not even trying to sound weird or anything, but this looks really good and really, really tender. It looks like it's about to fall off the bone. I think I knocked it out of the pot. All right, Lori won't try it first, so I'll try it first. You know what? I'm not afraid because I've been waiting for this for a long time. Yo, I hear you just like kind of like bite it off the bone, so I'm just gonna bite it off the bone.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, well, let me tear a piece off then. Oh my God, it's like tongue. It's like,
reminds you of tongue?
Yeah, it's like the, you know, what do they call that?
Cabeza.
Lengua.
Oh yeah, lengua.
Lengua.
Oh.
Babe, really?
Cabeza. It's because you were
You've been out of California for too long. We got to go back.
You were talking about...
All right. Cheers.
Get a piece of rice. Get some rice. Oh my God.
No, bro, that's gas.
No way.
That's fire. I need to season it a little better and like mix it with the rice. Or you could just eat it straight off the bone like a drumstick, probably. Watch, try it. It tastes good. Try it. It's really like lengua. Good morning, everybody. Something a little bit different here. I am going to find some night crawlers right now. It's I'm having the night off. I did work this morning, the graveyard shift until 6 a.m. But now it is a 2 a.m. Monday morning. So I'm going to go to my local park and try to find some night crawlers, some local night crawlers. Otherwise, I'll just have to go down to my work and buy some. But I want to go ahead and do some little fishing tonight. And I got some stuff to talk about, so buckle up. All right, that wasn't my best idea. I even brought my freaking pig feet jar, but no. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm digging around in the dirt, 2 a.m. in the morning with a headlamp on. What could go wrong? All right, let's go ahead and actually go buy some worms. The only bad part is I gotta go all the way to my work, so let's go. So basically, I didn't know this, but the Meta glasses have pretty crappy audio. And long story short, in this clip, I'm talking about Mondo. This dude is keep on trolling me. I sent him the picture of that catfish, and he saw the video, and he was like, I don't know, dude. I don't know if you really caught that. Maybe it's AI. Maybe if that's somebody else's fish that they caught, and then you took in the picture. So I was like, you know what, Mondo? I'm coming out here at 3 in the morning. I'm catching 3 catfish just for you, baby. All right, this is a classic catfishing rig right here. So you just got the hook dangling, and I got a 1-ounce sinker. So this hits the bottom, and then this stays a little bit higher than the bottom just so they can see it, because you know the catfish are the bottom feeders. So let's go ahead and catch some fish. I hope everybody had a great Easter, man, because I did, man. My girlfriend really stepped it up. She made us that whole dinner that you saw earlier. She even made me an Easter basket. It was quite an awesome day off, man. Certainly no complaints on my behalf, and now I'm out here fishing. And the thing about fishing that I love is, most of the time, not right now because I'm just kind of sharing, but you turn your phone off, and like I said earlier, Hank Hill said it best, when you catch a fish, it's just, you feel accomplished, and then you go home and you make your own food. It's just such a great thing. And out here, it's just peaceful. I'm not thinking about anything. Only thing I'm thinking about is just catching fish, just sitting back, relaxing, listening to the lake. So if you don't like, if you've never been fishing, definitely go fishing. Now, speaking of Easter, I'm something of a candy enthusiast. And so I brought a few of my favorite candies here today to share with you guys. Number one is the Reese's Egg. Now, Reese's is probably the second best chocolate in the entire world. And I've had chocolate from all over the world, and I'll tell you, Reese's is number one. But number two, it's number two. Number one is, of course, Hershey's. Hershey's makes the best chocolate. Now, the standard one is pretty amazing, but the Mr. Good bar is one of the best in the world. But Hershey makes a big mistake, and if Hershey, hire me as your CEO, I'll help those profits. And I have one good idea. You just hire me as CEO, I'll give you one idea, and then you fire me. Okay, here's the idea. you start selling big crackle bars in the store. The Hershey's Crackle is the best candy bar to ever exist. I've had Wonka bars, I've had Cadbury's. Let me tell you something. These Hershey Crackles, oh, man, I might go ahead and rig one of these up. I don't see how anything could resist a Hershey's Crackle. These are number one. Happy Easter, y'all. Sometimes when you're out here fishing, the only thing biting is you, and I'm all right with that. Mr. Good Bar. Wish I had a good fish. It's only been 20 minutes. This is a long game. It is so cold. I am not used to it being this cold in April. It is 48 degrees right now in Arkansas. In California, I'm normally sweating bullets right now, but I did just want to give a couple quick updates real quick. The vinegar that I bought and used at the store, it did work. And some people said, bro, why are you spending your own money at your job? I like to be good at my job. I don't want the floor to be bad. If I need to spend $3 to help me work, that's fine with me. I want to be able to go to work. I don't like just sitting there bleeding the clock out. Just, oh man, I actually like my work. So I don't care about spending $5 to help me improve my job because I like to do my job, and every night I like to pick a project. My project this past couple days has been, we have a bunch of cooler doors and they've got like all these old like kind of like stickers that were on there for promotions, and they're really hard to get off. So my process right now is I'm slowly kind of getting rid of all that and making the doors look brand new. It's just something that I enjoy doing. So I don't know, I really don't mind. But man, working Easter and working holidays is always really tricky because people are kind of not in the best moods. If you've ever worked retail and you like worked Christmas or Thanksgiving, you know, people are in a rush, they're in a hurry, they're stressed out, they don't want to really be talked to, and you just got to kind of deal with that. And working Easter was the same thing. People were just driving on the road, just in a hurry. People were like, come on, let's go, let's go. Like people were kind of like amped up. You would think that everybody would be in like a wonderful mood. You know, it's Christmas, it's great, it's Easter, it's fantastic. We're off, we don't have work. But no, it is the complete opposite of that, complete opposite. I had an absolute nightmare shift on April, man. I got robbed. I got robbed on Easter, man. I got a regular customer, he always comes in, great guy, and he says, hey man, I'm gonna get some gas real quick, but I gotta move my truck over there, here's 10 bucks. I'm pretty tired, I'm working a lot. This week I have 50 something hours. It's literally 49 hours in my work app, but I stay extra every single day, so I'm probably gonna be like 53, 54 hours. This other guy pulls up in a Challenger, of course it's a Challenger, right? And he comes in and he goes, hey man, let me go ahead and get a $7 on 3. And I'm like, okay, I'm printing out receipts, I'm doing this stuff, I'm still holding this $10 bill in my hand because I don't like putting money around, it looks sketchy, and I don't want to look like that. So I'm holding the $10 bill. I don't know what happened, I'm just tired, I'm burnt out, it's 5 in the morning, I'm about to get out of work, and I'm like, so he starts to go to pay with his card. And I'm like, wait a second, didn't you just give me this $10 bill? And he's like, yeah, I just gave that to you, man. All right, peace, have a good night, man, God bless you. God bless you. And then he goes and he starts pumping his gas, right? I put the $10 on the pump. Minute goes by, I see the truck pull up and I'm like, his $10. Oh, okay. And so I look outside, that guy's gone already, the other guy who took the money. He got me, that's fair. All's fair in love and war, right? I took out 10 bucks and I put it in the drawer just so I wouldn't be short. And I was like, man, Ian, come on, bro. How long have you been doing this? You really fell for one of the oldest scams in the book. But whatever, it was Easter. I was like, it's fine. It's my Friday as well. But technically I have no days off for 2 weeks because Easter I worked in the morning, and technically I didn't have work last night. But still, I worked in the morning, so technically speaking, I got Sunday off, even though I worked 6 hours in the morning. So I'm working 2 straight weeks, which I really don't mind. I love the job, but I am actually getting pretty exhausted. I cannot wait to put out the blackout curtains. I did listen to the comments, and that should be coming soon. I hope everybody had a wonderful Easter, man. I'm very thankful to be here. I'm thankful for my family, for all you guys who watch the videos. And I'm thankful I'm no longer in that like drinking crazy era of the night, because I was working Easter and I was like, man, I remember 4 years ago on Easter, it was Easter morning. I was working at Starbucks at the time. I stopped at 7-Eleven. I bought 2 Buzz Balls and I bought a 6-pack of White Claws. I filled up the freaking hydro flask, slammed the 2 Buzz Balls back, and I went in and I was like, Happy Easter, and everybody was, I was clearly a little intoxicated, man, I'm pretty sure. If anybody didn't notice, they were kind enough not to say anything, but I just cringe back in my mind because when I drink, I'm a happy drunk, so I tend to like talk to everybody. And I was just so, because normally I would keep it pretty low key, but I just boofed those Buzz Balls without eating anything in the morning, and I was feeling lit up. And I was in the drive-through window, and I was like, good morning, Happy Easter. I'm like, why would you see? You're not supposed to do that, man. You're not supposed to say, good morning, everybody, Happy Easter. And I look back at those moments, and I'm just like, I just don't want to think about that ever again. But in a way, it is kind of good because it reminds me of what not to do in life. It only took me 31 years to figure that out. Well, 30. But there's a lot to be thankful for, truly. And I hope you guys had a good Easter. And if you don't celebrate Easter, I hope you had a great weekend nonetheless. And I did want to talk about something else. So I see this guy pulling the door. So I go around to go unlock the door. I unlock it, and he was like, hey, man, are you Ian on YouTube? And I'm like, yeah. It's like, I never know how this is gonna go, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe the guy doesn't like me. He's gonna like throw pie in my face or something. I never know, you know? And so I'm like, yeah, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? We have a good conversation, right? For like 30 seconds or whatever. And then I see him in the corner and he's like on his phone. I'm like, oh man, this is it. This is it. This is where it's over. This is the end of Ian on YouTube. I was so like nervous this guy's gonna do something, man. I was freaking out, and I kept checking him out because I would like go back and wash the dishes, and I would pretend to like go wipe the counter and just see what this guy's doing. And he's just like in the back like this, just on his phone. I'm like, oh shit, he's telling his boys to come get me, man. I'm about to get jumped at work. My mom always told me when I was a young man, when I was a young boy, when I was about 11 years old, she said, Ian, don't go out in the world. And I say, Mom, can I go down to the street to 7-Eleven, coincidentally enough, to go to the store? And she said, no, you cannot go to the store. No, do not, no. I'm like, why? I just want to go buy like a bag of French fries and a comic book. No, if you go there, you will get kidnapped. You will be hurt. I might not see you again. These people, they're taking people off the streets. They're taking the children. And I'm like, oh my God, what? She said, yes, if you go out in the world, they will take you and I will no longer have my little boy. I'll be a mother with no children. I was, what? That's what's going on in the world? I had this very, very bad view of like the world and scared. So sometimes I still get like kind of anxious about things like that because my mom is a little overly cautious, you know? But she did it for my safety, I get it, but she kind of gave me this view of the world of like, if you go out, something bad's gonna happen to you. If you don't leave your house, because if you leave your house, something's gonna happen to you. And she always told me these stories of people she knew and bad things happened, you know? But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this video up for today because I do have work later tonight and back on the graveyard grind, baby, every single day. So peace and buckries. I'll see you guys around, man. Unfortunately, I did not catch any fish. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Maybe Mondo was right. Maybe the video is fake. It's AI. I don't know. But I could not catch a fish. It's because it's so cold outside. How are you gonna catch a fish, bro? It was 30 something degrees, or not 30. It was like 42 degrees last night. Anyway, that's all I got, man. Peace and buckries. Oh, I'm trying to end this. Oh, hold on. I need to take a thumbnail. Hold on. Wait, what's the video title gonna be? All right, that's enough, man. I gotta go. I'm freezing.